The film begins with a guy named Sam who is traveling on a train. His life is not going well at all. He faces trouble at every turn. It turns out he is going to a deserted desert-like town where he has to start a new job. He is sitting alone in the train eating, and a woman is sitting in front of him. Her child is with her. Seeing her situation, Sam gives her his food. Now, when he gets off at the station, the whole place is empty, although the company had said that a guy named Rick would be there to pick him up. Sam looks around. Then he sees a man in the room. Sam tries to talk to him, but the guy ignores him. Sam asks him, "Where is the bathroom?" And the guy just points it out. Sam gets angry at him, but he stays quiet and goes to the washroom. After it's empty, a man's voice comes from outside. "Get out quickly, brother. Even the water here costs money. Actually, this is Rick, who is supposed to take Sam to the company." Sam says, "I'm done, brother. Just leaving." Now both sit in the car and head towards the company. On the way, Rick says you will have to give $300. "What about travel?" Sam, surprised, says, "Man, the company said $200. Rick angrily says, "If you can pay $300, fine. Otherwise, get off." Sam thinks there's no other way, so he agrees. After a while, it gets very hot. Sam tries to turn on the AC. Rick immediately says angrily, "Don't touch the AC or the engine will stall." Suddenly, the car's tire gets punctured. Rick does nothing himself and tells Sam to go change the tire. Sam reluctantly starts changing the tire. Meanwhile, he sees a dog attacking another dog. Seeing this, Sam gets very scared. Rick comes and says, "Hey man, why are you shaking?" This keeps happening. Then he kills the injured dog himself so that it doesn't suffer more. Sam changes the tire with great difficulty. Then both sit back in the car. At night, they stop the car to refuel and plan to spend the night there. They gather wood and light a fire. Rick asks, "Why are you going so far to the company?" Sam says, "Man, life is very difficult right now. I want to not be dependent on anyone, and I am sure that I will get a good job in that company." Rick says, "You are a good person, but the place you're going to, everyone there sucks the blood out of you. A straightforward person doesn't survive there." Sam says, "Let's see what happens." The next day, the journey begins again. Now Sam is driving. Rick falls asleep. Due to the heat, Sam quietly turns on the air conditioning. After a while, the engine stalls. Rick wakes up and gets angry at Sam. "Oh brother, I told you not to mess with the AC." He angrily gets out of the car. Sam also gets out and apologizes to Rick. Rick gets even angrier. He says, "Shut up, I don't want to hear your voice." After this, Sam goes to urinate. A little further, he sees a shining stone. When he goes closer and looks carefully, he realizes that it is pure gold. He immediately calls Rick. "Hey, come here and check." "Am I dreaming?" As soon as Rick sees it, he is shocked. He takes out a lighter. He lights a fire and places it on the rock. He says if it turns black, it's a normal stone. Otherwise, it's pure gold. The rock remains unchanged. It means it's confirmed gold. Now, both take out the equipment. They start digging a hole to extract the gold. They use all their strength, but the rock doesn't even move. Rick tries to tie the gold to the car with a rope to pull it, but the rope breaks because the gold is heavy. After that, both keep at it. They dig all day. Now, the sun begins to set. Rick says quickly gather the wood because wild dogs are roaming nearby. They will bite us at night. If we light a fire, they will run away in fear. Both gather wood, light a fire, and start singing and dancing in joy. Rick hugs Sam and says, "I will get you a fully air-conditioned car." At night, they sit and make a plan. Rick says, "This gold rock is very big. Even if we keep digging for months, we won't be able to extract it. So now one person will stay here near the rock and the other will go and bring the digging machine." Sam says, "Brother, you go and bring it. I will take care of the rock." Rick says, "No, brother, you go. I will sit by the rock. This is a desert. There are wild animals everywhere. You won't be able to handle it." Money is also a thief. You might run away with the gold. How can I trust you? Rick says, "Okay, brother, I'm leaving. You take care of the gold." The next day, they distribute rations. Rick gives Sam a satellite phone so they can stay in contact. Rick says, "I have a friend with a digging machine. I will bring that. Just pray the vehicle doesn't break down on the way. It might take me 5 days to return." And then he leaves. Sam covers the gold with soil so that if anyone passes by, they can't see the gold. He also sets up a small tent near the rock and puts all his belongings inside it. Before the sun sets, he gathers wood so he can light a fire at night. At night, he sits by the fire. He eats a little from his food and keeps the rest. Suddenly, he hears the sounds of wild dogs and realizes that being alone makes him an easy target. He gets scared and sleeps with a knife in his hand. The next morning, he wakes up to the bright sunlight. It is very hot and exhausting. His sleep is not complete and the sun's heat is burning his skin. Since then, the satellite phone rings. Sam runs to the phone, but the call has already ended. He sits in the tent looking at the gold and thinks that first, I'll buy a big house by selling the gold. Then Sam wanders around the nearby area. At a short distance, he sees a crashed plane. He immediately goes to the crashed plane and decides to stay there, but the gold rock is out of his sight from there. So he picks up some pieces of the plane and sets up a tent near the rock. Sam starts to rest for a while to conserve water and reduce fatigue. Suddenly, he hears sounds from outside as if someone is stealing the gold rock. He goes outside, but nothing happens. The rock is just as it was. He sits near the rock. Then he gets an idea to cut a piece of gold from the rock. Sam starts breaking the gold with a stone and manages to break off a large piece of gold, cleans the dirt off it and keeps it with him. Meanwhile, Rick's call comes in. Sam speaks. "Oh brother, where are you? The sun has made my condition bad." Rick says, "Man, the engine has broken down. I will be a little late." Sam says, "Hurry up, I will die of thirst." Rick says it will take me a few more days to come and hangs up the phone. At night, Sam is sitting in front of the fire when dogs start making noises from all around. Sam is afraid that all the dogs might attack at once. He grabs a burning stick in his hand so that the dogs run away. He stays awake all night out of fear of the dogs. Morning comes. He wants to sleep, but the sun has burned his skin. He can't sleep due to the pain. He goes to drink water, but very little is left. Just then, he sees a snake coming towards him. He tries to kill it so he can eat it because the food is almost finished. But while killing the snake, the water bottle falls and only a little water is left. Then he goes back to the plain area. He hopes that maybe he will find something to eat or drink. Just then, he sees a person coming from afar. He quickly goes inside and hides in the plane, but that person comes near the plane and tells Sam to come out. Upon getting closer, it turns out that it's a girl who wants to talk to him, but Sam is not ready to talk to her. The girl asks, "What are you doing sitting here? And why did you choose this place?" Sam says nothing, just stays silent. After a while, Sam tells the girl that she can stay in this plane and he leaves from there. The girl says, "You are hiding something from me." She starts following Sam and reaches the camp with him. She repeatedly asks Sam, "How did you get here?" Now Sam gets nervous. He thinks before she sees the gold, somehow get her to leave from here. Sam says to the girl, "Why are you following me?" "There is no need for you here. You should leave." The girl says, "I won't go until I find out why you're trying to drive me away from here. You must be hiding some secret from me." At that moment, she notices the gold. She says, "Oh, so that's it. You've become the owner of all this gold. You're going to take all this treasure alone. Now listen to me. I won't leave until I get half of it." Sam gets angry, that fear. He raises the stick and hits her directly on the head. The girl dies right there. Sam is in shock. He can't believe that he killed someone out of greed. Then he composes himself. He picks up all her valuable things, digs a hole, and buries her body. After a while, he sees a dog trying to dig the body out of the hole. Sam runs over, drives the dog away, takes the body out, and burns it. The next day, he wakes up to the phone ringing. Sam says to Rick, "Oh brother, where are you? I'm starving. If you don't come soon, I'll die of hunger and thirst." Rick says, "Sorry man, I know you're in a lot of trouble. I'm coming soon. It's just that this digging machine is very slow. It will take a little more time." Sam gets worried. His condition is worsening from hunger and thirst. Fear from above that a wild animal might attack. After a while, he sees a car going down the road. He thinks, why not take a piece of gold and leave from here? But the greed for more gold stopped him. He could have taken a piece of gold which could have changed his life. But the desire for more made him stay here. He collects wood for the night before evening, but suddenly a very strong sandstorm comes. He runs towards the tent, but the storm blows away his tent. He runs around to save his life, but then a tree falls on him. After the storm stops, Sam finds himself buried in the dirt, and a piece of wood has pierced through his stomach. But Sam's greed for gold had filled him so much that instead of removing the wood from his stomach, he goes straight towards the place of gold. He searches for gold all around and finally finds a piece. He jumps with joy. Then he removes the wood from his stomach and a lot of blood starts coming out of the wound. He takes a piece of cloth and ties the wound, but the bleeding doesn't stop. Out of necessity, he lights a fire, heats a piece of a can, and applies it to the wound. This causes Sam so much pain that he faints. Then later, he regains consciousness. He sees the same girl everywhere, the one he had killed. Now his mind starts spinning. He can't understand if this is real or just an illusion. Just then, the phone rings. Rick calls. Sam shouts, "Man, that girl is appearing everywhere." Rick says, "Which girl? Look, no one should find out about the sleep. If someone finds out, then kill them, but Sam is in such bad shape that he can't even stand on his feet, let alone kill someone. He is crawling on the ground. He doesn't even have the courage to respond. Suddenly, the same girl appears standing in front of him, but this time there are no wounds on her face. She gives Sam water and offers to help. But Sam was so blinded by the greed for gold that he even refused to take help. Sam says fearfully, "I had killed you. Stay away," she says. "Just tell me this. As my twin sister passed through here." Then Sam becomes convinced that this is not an illusion, but rather the sister of the girl he had killed. Sam says, "No, I haven't seen anything. Just leave from here." After which the girl, she leaves from there. After a while, wild dogs start approaching him and surround him from all sides. He immediately calls Rick. He asks Rick, "Where are you? Come quickly or these dogs will kill me." He starts crying. He requests Rick, "Please come quickly. I am going to die." Rick says, "Hold on. I am about to reach." Suddenly, the dogs attack. One by one, they all start tearing at him. Here we see that Rick is sitting far away from Sam, watching everything through binoculars. In fact, he had arrived there with the machine several days earlier and was just waiting for Sam to die so he could take all the gold alone. After that, Rick hides and stands. He sees that wild dogs are dragging Sam away. Even then, Sam is looking towards the gold, after which the wild dogs tear him apart and eat him. When Rick is certain that Sam is dead, he comes with a vehicle to take the gold, but suddenly an arrow hits him straight in the chest, and he also dies. The one who shot the arrow is none other than the girl's twin sister.